Good evening. I'd like to call to order the Tuesday, January 7th regular organizational meeting of the Clay Township Board, convening at 6 p.m. in the John Hensel Government Center. Mary, if you would lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mary. First action item on our agenda would be the approval of minutes from the December 10th board meeting.
So move.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Carries 2-0. Next action item is approval of minutes from the December 23rd board meeting. I so move.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Carries 2-0. Any public comments? Seeing none, our next action item of the evening would be to elect a new chairman and secretary of the board for the 2020 calendar year. I would entertain any nominations at this point.
I would like to nominate Paul Hensel for chairman for 2020.
I would second that nomination. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Mr. Hensel, as you are now the chairman of the board,
Uh-oh, got to turn your phone off.
you will take over this meeting. I will take a point of order to say I appreciate and thank you guys for everything we did in the year 2019. I think it's safe to say it was the most aggressive, productive, and constructive year in the history of the township as far as the ambitious goals that we set out for and the goals we accomplished. It could not have been done without you guys, and thank you for trusting in me as chairman to drive the train. Thank you to our attorneys, to our trustee, to our financial advisors. What we have programmed for the next 3 years is incredible, and it's larger than probably most cities in the world could ever even hope to do, and we did it with the three of us. And congratulations and thank you.
Thank you to
Matt.
you.
Go ahead, Mary.
Well, I'd like to say thank you to Matt. He's been really driving the train, and we've been working as a team, which is always great. A good group of people of three that get along. And so we're real excited about what's coming, and more excited to be able to tell the public about it. And thank you very much.
I second Mary's thoughts. Matt, it's been a great year. My first year working with you, and you've had your hands on a lot of irons, and you've done a great job of keeping them in line. So with that said, I guess we move on to our next item, and that's
Well, Mr. Chairman, if it pleases you, I would move to nominate Mary Eckert as secretary of the board for 2020.
I have a motion for Mary Eckert. All in favor, have a second? I guess I'll have to second that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye?
Aye.
Mary, congratulations.
You want to pass the sheet? Or finish?
You want me to pass you
He
the sheet
finished
here?
for this one.
I don't know.
Yeah, why don't you finish?
Okay.
Yeah.
Next item on the agenda is establish a newspaper of record for 2020.
Ted?
Ted? Debbie?
Our newspaper of records will be the,
Carmel Current and the Indianapolis Star, right?
No, the Times in Noblesville, yeah, and the Star.
And the Star.
Right.
All
I would move to establish the Noblesville Times and the Indianapolis Star as our newspaper of record for 2020.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye?
Aye.
Pass 3-0.
Next one's you.
Oh,
Next item is Resolution 2020-1-7-07-1 regarding public official bond for trustee and deputy clerk.
I so move.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
3-0. Next was Resolution 2020-1-7-02, appointing authorized representative as a board liaison of the projects.
Ted, can you explain that one a little bit, please?
Yeah, so as you are aware, we've been through a lot this last year, and Matt's been kind of the point person for the board on a lot of it. While we've signed most of our contracts and we've issued the bonds, and so a lot of the heavy lifting on the front end's out of the way, there's still a lot of stuff that we need to do and that the board will need to sign off on in conjunction with Doug moving forward. There will be change orders, there will be changes to the project scopes, things of that nature. And so generally the best way to do it is to designate someone as sort of like the rep to take care of that stuff without having to come back to you guys every time and do it. And to us, it made sense for that person to be Matt since he's so intimately involved already. This basically just delegates him, the authority on behalf of the board to take action along with Doug that's legal to help facilitate finalizing all of this stuff that we're doing.
So we need a motion, is what you're saying.
Yeah, so this resolution 2020-172 grants Matt the authority to be your liaison for these projects.
I so move.
I second. All in favor?
Aye.
3-0.
Thank you.
Thank you, Matt, for stepping up and taking that. Next item of business is 2020 Clay Township Regional Waste District Board appointment. We have one here with Jeff Hill.
Neither candidate is here to speak, and that is quite okay. One of them was Mr. Pittman, who we all know very well and would be renewing his term. The other is Jeff Hill, who I have known for many years in the engineering world, works for the City of Fishers. Drew, do you want to say anything on the record about either candidate? You don't have to.
Oh, I think it would be great if he did.
Yes, we'd be very happy to have Mr. Pittman back. He's done a great job, especially as we've grown. He shows us, provides us a whole different perspective since he is in the development world, so he can give us insight there. Jeff Hill recently left Fishers, and now he's actually with a consulting firm that does highway work, so there's no conflict of interest with the sewer projects that we would be doing. And he definitely has a lot of experience in engineering field as well as in the public sector. He had previously worked for the Hamilton County Highway Department and then for the town of Fishers for numerous years. So, and he's also one of our customers, which is always beneficial that he pays our utility bill and he'll be on our board to make sure that all stays in line. So I'd request that you would appoint Jeff Hill as well as reappoint Steve Pittman.
Should those be separate motions, or can?
You can take them together.
So I would move that we appoint Mr. Jeff Hill and reappoint Mr. Steve Pittman to the TRICO Board of Directors.
I second.
Trustees.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. Item number
Point out.
7,
That would be.
2020 Parks Board appointment.
Do we have a nomination for that?
We do. Jen Kristunas
Okay.
is being reappointed.
Reappointed. And that'll take action at the next meeting?
Yes.
Or would you like us to do it tonight?
No, we'd like for you to do it tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
It's just a concurrence,
Okay.
concurrence for her. They don't have, it's not a,
It's an approval of the trustee's
Right.
appointment.
Yeah.
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 So you just approve.
I would move to
Yeah.
concur with the trustees' appointment of Jen Christanis back to the Carmel Clay Parks and Recreation Board.
And I second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Financial questions from anybody?
I have none. Debbie, did you have anything you want to say about the annual meeting on the 28th?
That is tentatively set for January 28th. Right now, normally I'm entering stuff into Gateway, but State Board of Accounts has that under maintenance right now, and they hope to have it up and running soon. So depending on that, we're aiming for the January 28th meeting. So it's due the February 29th is the due date for the annual report.
Okay.
So we just like to get it done in January if we can, so we're going to still shoot for that.
Good, I hope they get it up for you.
I hope so too. I'd like to get it done and out of the way.
Okay.
Other than that, I have no financial questions.
Nor do I.
Board comments?
Again, thank you, Matt, for a good year. We're very pleased, and it certainly does make things continue to move smoothly. I can't get the word out. Anyway, to continue smoothly so that we can have a good finish to everything that we've got going. And thank you to Debbie for sitting in as trustee tonight.
Right.
You know, how is he doing?
I sounded better today. Other than that, that's all I could tell you.
Oh, all right,
Yeah,
good.
yeah, it's his back, so,
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
yeah.
Matt?
I don't have anything, but just thank you to everybody, all of our professionals that have helped us along this past year, my fellow board members, and specifically the community and our constituents that have all been supportive. We've been through dozens of public meetings, and they've all been conducted with civility and with positive feedback that I feel the township has accommodated, and we've done a lot of extra things the township normally would not involve themselves with to make sure that all of the constituents that have had concerns have been accommodated and that their concerns have been squelched over the last year. And as we move forward, we will maintain that commitment to do so. And ClayTownshipImpact.com if you want to see everything we're doing.
Thank you, Matt. I want to thank both of you for my first year and all the great projects you started when I got on board, all the effort both of you put in to make this happen and everything. Let's continue forward, and Matt, thanks for stepping up and be the liaison to follow through on these projects and everything. So, great year. Let's keep moving forward. Announcements, next meeting.
I don't have any except for the January 28th tentative meeting.
Mr. Chairman.
Motion to turn.
Mr. Chairman, I'd move to adjourn at 6:12.
Dear.
Have a second?
Yo, yes, a second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you very much.
Sitting over.